31 points per game, 49% from the field, 42 from three, 92 from the 3-point line. Fucking the Warriors are what? We're ninth place right now, and he's basically keeping us in the playoffs or in the
without him
in the play-in tournament.
Nothing.
We are still this season. There's a play-in tournament,
right?
We're ninth, so we get in that play-in tournament right now. Without Steph, we showed that we could win without Clay. No offense, we still need Clay, obviously.
No. You need Clay.
No, we do need Clay. I'm not trying to say
you need
that.
Clay more than you ever need Clay ever.
No,
before.
I wasn't trying to say that. But my point is, with Clay is hurt and Steph is still leading us to the playoffs, and he's like he got MVP like consideration in the beginning, but all that died down, and I don't understand it because he's still going crazy. The past 10 games, he's averaging 39.1 points, shooting 54 from the field, 48 from three, and 90 from the 3-point line.
That's nuts. No, 47 from three? 47% from three, right?
No, 48.9. So
48.9,
49.
Yeah. Oh, it
49
changed?
from three.
The last time I checked, it was like 47.
Yeah, I'm reading this article from Magic Johnson was talking about how Steph Curry's the obvious MVP. But the last 10 games, because the last...
Who else could it be? Literally, like
Joel is the only person I think.
Yes.
Not Luka, not Dame. Maybe Dame.
Yes.
Maybe Dame. But only those
maybe
three.
Dame.
Only those three.
But
not LeBron, not Luka,
I can make a case for Steph more just because, like, we literally see the difference when he's not there to when he's there compared to Joel and
Dame. No, that's true.
Where their team could still hang around, could still win some games, but without Steph, man, they get blown out by 20, 30 points. And, like, what, you going to say they have Draymond? Like, what is Draymond doing besides setting picks and, like, passing the ball?
Draymond does more. He gets rebounds. He plays defense. He sets picks, but he doesn't score.
He's a irreliable person on offense.
Offense, if you're talking about scoring-wise, yes, he's unreliable. You can't expect Draymond to get more than 8 to 10 points a game.
Right.
On a good night, he might get 15, but that's all you can expect.
If I'm a coach, man, if I'm a coach in this day and age, and you ask me, would you rather want like a Draymond type where super good defense, doing everything, but just not good offensively or free throws? Or I now day and age, I would take the good offense over the good defense and hustle play, because I would then I can kind of scheme around that somehow where I'm like I can fit and plug a little bit more in, but I just know that if my offense is dynamic, then the defense was somehow like
it's not necessarily.
It's not as to be honest.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna say this: defense ain't that important in basketball anymore. It's not.
In the regular season. Don't do that. No. They play defense in the playoffs. I get motherfuckers don't play defense in the regular season, but in the playoffs, them motherfuckers strap up and start actually playing defense. So I would say no. I wouldn't say I would just pick the Draymond player right away. It would have to depend who's on my team that I'm building around.
An alright defensive player, but give me an offense. That's probably how I would go. But yeah, go back to Steph.
Most players that are like Draymond actually can score on offense. Like, okay, I'll give you two players that are like Draymond. Lonzo. Yes, Lonzo does everything just like Draymond, except for he actually scores. And then
Zion? Zion does more. No,
Zion does not do more than Lonzo. We're not doing that. Or Draymond. I would say like a Lonzo type player, like Luka in a sense, LeBron, these type of players. Most of those players, and those are just like three.
Drummond.
Those are three like anomalies. Well, Drummond's not really a playmaker. Draymond can fuck around and get you 10 assists.
True. Jokic, but he's offensive though too.
But that's what I'm saying.
But he has a full package.
All the other players that I would put that you can put in Dray, I might be missing some players, and people, if I'm missing someone, put it in the comments. But
yeah,
but like those Draymond type players, all outside of Draymond, actually can score offensively. They're actually threats. So right. I wouldn't know. I would say if I'm choosing to build, it would have to depend what I have around me.
But going back to Steph and making a case for him being the MVP, I know fucking Max was shooting on Steph this morning. He was literally Max was like, Yeah, I can see that. I agree with you, but I can name so many players above Steph, and it goes with by the name of KD, James Harden, LeBron James. I'm like, dude, we're not talking about.
He's talking about players.
We're talking about now.
He's talking about players that have been hurt all season.
Right. He literally, bro. His point was, when KD was playing with Steph, we clearly see who was the better player, and I'm like, yes, we know KD's a better player, but we're talking about right now, you dumbass.
And that's still debatable.
It's still
debatable. And
I think Steph was just being too kind and passing the ball the damn time.
Let me preface that with saying that KD is still KD. So I won't do that. But come on now, like it's Steph. Like people have to learn how to respect Steph. He's on that level of the KDs, the LeBrons, He's better than Luka. He's better than Dame. I don't give a fuck what they bring to the table. We're not gonna do that.
He's better than Dame. This Dame talk, just because she shoots from the logo, gotta go.
No, Dame is nice. Don't do that.
Dame is nice.
The Blazers suck.
You not comparing Dame to Steph.
He's not Steph yet.
No, he's not Steph. And whoever says Kyrie is better than Steph, no, don't even do it.
Kyrie's not better than Steph.
No, he's not. I think Steph is
Kyrie's a better dribbler than Steph, but overall player, no.
Yeah, but I can even argue.
And you can argue that Steph.
I can even argue Steph is a better handler of the ball.
I wouldn't say that.
But no, okay.
If you have to put top ball handlers, I would say Kyrie is like 1A, Steph is
1B,
and then Steph and AI are like 1B.
But I can argue where Steph is better is because their style is different.
It's completely different. Yes.
Right. Kyrie is more like if somebody you see at the ballpark, like Rutgers, and like
he got the and one handle.
The and one handle. But Steph is like the smooth, silky, and he gets people because his shots is so great with that hesitate.
Exactly. Like Steph can have the ball on the string.
And it's like sneaky, tricky.
Yes, don't get me wrong. Steph has the ball on the string just like Kyrie. But the difference between Kyrie and Steph is Steph could do some of the shit that Kyrie does and still pull up after. He could put the ball behind his back, catch it right here, pull that shit, and it's going to still be cash. Kyrie might be able to do that, but it's not a guarantee.
Right.
When you do that, it's not like, oh, that's going in.
Would you say Kyrie's better at finishing around the hoop than Steph? I actually, now I'm saying that Steph is really good at finishing around the hoop too, though.
Don't get me wrong. Steph has gotten way better at finishing around the hoop, and he got stronger this year, and he's got better. The spin that Kyrie puts on the ball is ridiculous.
I know. Yeah, he's able to like bank off of layups.
Bro floats in the air, getting contact layups, fucking just like this. And
under the basket.
Steph could do that too, but Kyrie
right.
A whole.
Hey, but that Steph basket on the three with the left hand.
That was nice, but that was luck. I'm sorry, that was luck. That's luck. That wasn't like he got fouled and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna aim at the basket, but I'm gonna throw it up."
If Steph made it ain't luck.
I don't know about that. That was luck.
I mean, after
Kyrie's out here.
He made 101 3, 101 or some 100 something threes.
Kyrie is out here doing contact layups, switching the ball at the very last second and flicking that shit right before his foot touched the ground, and that shit's going in.
I don't know.
Kyrie is different when it comes to
Kyrie is different, but I just like how smooth Steph is
better, though. I'm sorry.
With his like shift. With his shift and change of pace where it doesn't look fast, but it's very tricky and it gets opponents every time. But I mean, to me, like they're up there, they're 1-1. No, because there's just different style of handle.
They're on the same level, just different styles. But the difference with Steph is, like you said, like Kyrie's not a bad 3-point shooter, so I won't even say that he's a great 3-point shooter. He's not on Steph's level. He's good. He's not on Steph or Dame level. But the thing is, when it comes to Steph, like Kyrie, you can sometimes put defense on him and he might miss that contested three. With Steph, like you never fucking know. Like you have to be on him, smothering him at all times, because if not, 9 times out of 10, that three ball's going in.
Yeah. So the threat of a Steph jumper is just so high that it makes his handles so much better than
that's true.
I'm not even gonna say than what it is, because it's fucking great what it is.
He has some of the best handles in the league. Steph, It goes Kyrie, Steph, then like the CP3s, the Trae Youngs, the John Wall, whoever else got good handles, like John Morant. I don't know. I can't think of the dudes, but Steph and Kyrie.
Who else is a sneaky handler?
Oh shit, Kemba. I'm not about to disrespect
Kemba's
Kemba.
nice. Yeah, Kemba's
Kemba,
nice.
it's like it goes Steph, Kyrie. If we're talking about just currently,
right.
I would say Steph and Kyrie are in a tier of their own, and then maybe Kemba's and Crisp and CP3 are in a tier of their own. And
Harden got a nice handle.
Okay, so Steph, Kyrie, then Kemba, CP3, and Harden, then everybody else.